through tomorrow, do you have any idea like what kind of format Nino wants it to be? Like, does he want you to run the RA process by yourself once, or he wants you to explain what you know, like any kind of format?
I'm not sure on what Diana is expecting, but on our end, it's mainly setting of expectations, I believe, on how I can start supporting you in the RA process and on the uh, overall training plan as well. Because yep, we are nearing year end, and I think they're expecting me to start in any way to start supporting on the RA process already, because as of now I'm just my capacity is mainly focused on supporting the team on the PC process. But if I'm not sure on their other expectations, but that's one of the main uh agenda, I believe, to set the expectations and plan ahead on what will the picture be on our upcoming months.
Okay, okay. So I think tomorrow maybe I think they will want me to like go through what I have taught you like over the past few weeks. So maybe I will kind of summarize what we have gone through. So maybe I can make a list here and feel free to add anything that you want to you have learned. So I think over the past few weeks we have walked through the logic of RA movement. So there are different drivers for RA, and one of them is the MSS P&L. So this is why we use the BFC analyzer to extract the previous state's P&L, and according to different trade levels, different books and also different currencies. So we also have other drivers such as Notify Deal Break or not stealing or some kind of other systems input into RA. So maybe I can further explain them to you in the later session. And I think I also walk you through on how to use the automation tool. So for example, like the PCP automation, and I also taught you how to use the BFC analyzer. So I think that's very simple. And I also taught you how to use the automation tool like the PCP automation
Yep.
to yeah, to filter the trades we want. And we also use some data import tools. And we also do use some P&L checking tools. So maybe I can walk you through what kind of tools that I just uh, created and what they means. So after how we use the automation tools, we need to, I think I will now teach you how to look at um the analysis tabs and how to do further investigation.
Yeah.
So, yep. So maybe like you can, or your end, you can just use my latest template and try to run today's RA. So I think maybe it kind of helps you to refresh your memory as well.
Okay, okay. For the
Yep.
latest template, uh, is this a new one?
Yeah, I think you can just choose
The,
the
the latest
the
save.
t- yeah, the November 28th one. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, these are the same, but I think you can choose like we start from the previous day template and then we build on today's templates. Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I can stop sharing and you can start your part. So let me stop sharing. Oh, I did not share my screen. Oh, okay, sorry.
Actually,
Okay.
also on the just an update, I have also started the trying on my end the parallel on the APH integration process. So
Oh, I see.
I have, yeah, but
Yeah, that's cool. So, for the APH, I think you can we can deal with it later because that's not very complicated. I think RA is our main goal this session because tomorrow you have to, I don't know, like explain to Diana and Albert and also Nino.
okay. Yes,
Yeah.
I also believe that they will prioritize the abnormal R8 process.
Yes. So maybe you can share your screen so I can maybe give some like tips or
Okay.
like reminders on the process.
Just looking for the share button. Not sure why it's missing. Mm. I can't seem to see the share screen. Is it visible on your end?
Oh, wait a second. No, I cannot see this your screen.
I mean the share screen button at the bottom. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
I'm, I'm not sure why I can't see it on my end. Maybe I can
Uh,
try redialing in.
okay, okay, sure.
Give me a minute. For some reason, it's not appearing on my end. I'm not sure why.
Um, maybe let me start a call on my, so maybe I can,
And do a separate
s-
call.
yeah, like a separate call.
Yeah, okay. Let's try
Okay,
that.
thank you. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Hello.
oh no, I'm Something is wrong with my Zoom IPD. I really can't see it.
Um,
I can show, maybe I just can't. I'm not sure why.
wait, let me think, let me think. Um, I'm not sure. Um, let me see. What's happening? Mhm. Can you click more? Can you see the share in more?
Yeah, it just says reset to default. May I'll try clicking that one.
Wait. I I said all participants can share the screen. Oh, I'm not sure why. Um, that's kind of.
Sure,
Mm,
it's the first time I encountered this.
what can I do? What can I do? Um, oh, wait. Can you refresh your Zoom? I don't know.
Okay,
Can you go to the task manager and then you
okay, end it
kind of
and then
yeah edit.
start.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think like force it to reboot.
try that one. Michael,
Hello.
unfortunately, it's still missing. I don't know why.
What?
I,
So weird.
yeah,
Wait, let's see. Share button disappear. Mm,
my machine recently updated to Windows 11. I'm not sure if that's a factor.
I'm not sure if it would disappear after you update your computer. Um, wait. Um, let me see. Is it possible to do Zoom in Teams? Uh, wait. I cannot do Zoom in Teams. Um, you cannot find the share button. I think um, why it's not working? Wait, did I enable it? I think I enabled it.
It's weird.
Yeah, like can you try to go to the system preferences, see if you can find it? Because this is your meeting, so I it's not set by me, so I'm not sure. Mm,
Quickly checking the settings.
Like, can you see the share screen, this one on your first page?
Wait, which one?
Yeah, like when you go to the home page of your Zoom,
Yeah.
like there are different buttons. So this one here, it means share screen. So can you see it?
Oh, yeah, it's blacked out, grayed out.
Yeah, but it is mine, but is yours also blackout?
Yeah, it's grayed out. But I
Wait,
can see
let me
it.
stop share. Um,
I'll send you the
maybe,
screenshot.
okay. Um, yeah, but we end the Zoom, will it turn back to green? Maybe let me try.
Hmm.
Hi, Renel. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened.
Yeah, but I think you need to fix it before tomorrow meeting
Yeah.
because I'm pretty sure they will ask you to demonstrate it on your
Okay.
end. Okay, so have you seen this tab before?
Yep. I'm looking at that.
Okay, and have you seen this as well?
Yes. So although I'm not sure on how to properly utilize them yet,
It's
but
okay.
I've seen.
Okay, let's finish this real quick. So let's walk it through. So first you clear everything and then you import the raw tab. So which is like the old Hong Kong dollar button, but now it's called raw because I don't want to like um confuse it with the Hong Kong dollar tab, which is new. And then you import other tabs like other currency, no Hong Kong dollar currencies. And after that, you press the P&L buttons. So now P&L buttons will do the filtering. For example, it will filter out all P&L that has a check tagged. So which means they're not auto buy-in then, and also their P&L is larger than zero. So they have to be checked because they will contribute to RA. So is this clear to you?
Yep.
Yeah, because they will hit RA because these non-Hong Kong dollar currencies will not have auto buy-in. So they will hit RA. If they have auto buy-in, they won't hit RA. So I think you can go to my folder, like my drive, and you can have a look at this document. So basically, you can refresh your understanding on the FX sell down and auto buy-in process, like how we do auto buy-in for non-Hong Kong dollar currencies. I think you can focus on this one first, so you don't need to look at the Hong Kong dollar P&L yet. So after we sell down, the non-Hong Kong dollar P&L will transfer to RA. And from the trading desk perspective, they only have Hong Kong dollar right now. So, but if they set up auto buy-in, they will they will maintain the position of Hong Kong dollar P&L. But there is some tricky points because we do auto buy-in with US dollar, but that's another story. So just remember all the Hong Kong dollar P&L that has auto buy-in will not affect RA. If they do not have auto buy-in, they will affect RA. So this is what the automation is doing. So it filters everything out to get the P&L that do not have auto buy-in. And for other tab, that's the same story. And for Hong Kong dollar is another logic, but I think you don't need to demonstrate it tomorrow yet. So let's look at how we can like analyze the data. So before feed RA is like before the FTP feed, before the FX sell down. And the after feed is like after the FX sell down. So when you compare these two figures, we can see how the RA move on a daily basis. So today, the Australian dollar has a negative 5 million movement on RA, So we want to compare the P&L that do not have auto buy-in, which hit RA, with the RA movement to see if they can match each other. So as you can see, the RA movement of Australian dollar is explained by almost explained by the MSS P&L without auto buy-in. So there are only 1.7 billion that is not explained. So this is the same story for the following currencies. But to to um, to bear in mind that different currencies we have different risk appetites. So for Chinese dollars, you see there are 270 billion Chinese dollars here, but actually it's acceptable because we have a larger risk appetite for um, Chinese yen, but for Chinese dollars. And also the same goes to Korean won because Korean won has a kind of cheap FX rate. So actually 30 million is 40 million is acceptable as well. But for other currencies like um British pound or like the uh Australian dollar and Singaporean dollar, be careful. Their threshold is around 2 million. I think Thai baht is also has a higher tolerance because when you convert the 10 million Thai baht to US dollar, it's only around, I don't know, like a few hundred K of US dollars, which is quite small. So after looking at the higher level, so here we only look at the PCP P&L without auto buy-in and the RA movement to see how to have a general picture of how they explain each other. So, and then you can go to the investigation tab. So up to now, do you have any questions?
Yep. So on the before and after feed RA, are these T minus 2 and T minus 1?
Like which one is T minus one? Like what is your question again? Sorry.
The before and after, is this comparing T minus 2 and T minus 1 or T minus 1 and T 0?
It's actually T0 because the FTP feed starts at 5 a.m. and then it ends at 7:55 p.m. usually, 7:55 a.m. So it's like 2 hours in the morning to do the FX sell down. But we can assume the position won't change much on RA after like maybe like 6 p.m. because the traders already get off their desk and go home. So we don't expect to see a lot of large movements, except if the traders put in a manual ticket. But that would be another story for today.
Yes,
So
yes.
for after feed is 7:55 a.m. the timestamp is, and before feed is around 5 a.m. Yeah, but
Okay.
they are describing the T minus one P&L because this is when the T minus one P&L sell down. So yeah, the arrow movement is correlated with the T minus one things.
Okay, got it. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, so for this investigation tab, you can see there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 columns here. So they are what I call the outer drivers. So here, you can also refer to this PowerPoint guide that I'm still working on. So MSS P&L without auto buy-in is regarded as the main driver most of the time. But if but under extreme situations, the other drivers can also have a material impact on RA. For example, FTP retail Doc stealing, non-notified deals, PB or ICE or Spark, and also notified deal breaks and something called manual tickets. So I think you can just like have a general concept of what drivers we have, because for the details, I'm not really sure myself. So for PB, ICE, and Spark, there are some kind of, I think it refers to private banking, and then ICE is like another system, and Spark is also a system. So they will feed RA. So here you can see Australian dollar. For Australian dollar, these three systems contributed a negative 151K Australian dollar to our RA movement. So for FTP retail, it contributes 1.7 million Australian dollar to our RA movement. So after excluding these factors, so we will have a new RA movement here, so which is simply minus the original RA movement with these figures. So what does the new RA movement mean? So because we want to see what is the impact of like to see if the um MSS P&L with the auto buy-in is there, it can explain the RA movement. So after excluding these other drivers, the new RA movement should be similar to PCP P&L. So is it clear to you here?
Yep. So what we are comparing now is the column J and column K. Correct.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
So here, after excluding all these other drivers, we have an RA movement which is supposed to be completely made up of the MSS P&L without auto buy-in. So you can understand it like this. We originally has a lot of different drivers, and they all contributes to the RA movement. But now after excluding these, so we minus this one. So this will be the new RA movement. So the new RA movement should be only attributed by the MSS P&L without auto buy-in. But if it's not the case, then that means there are other stuff that we need to look at. But currently, I think you can just have this logic in your mind without worrying about too much details, because I think you'll learn it one day. So here, as you can see, after factoring all these factors, the Australian dollar, British pound, and also Singaporean dollar can be explained by the MSS P&L more perfectly. So you can see we have more below threshold currencies. So is it clear to you so far?
Yep, yep.
Okay, so on the rightmost side, what is these 5 columns? So I would say it is more like a sanity check to make sure if the MSS P&L, like to make sure if the PCP P&L are correct. So because we don't know if the BFC analyzer is reliable, so this is more like a sanity check to make sure the MSS P&L that we're looking at is correct. So for the orange rows, these 3 rows, they're from the TRMD03 file. So U is like the column AN in TRMD file plus the AO plus the AP minus the PBIs and Spark figure. So these number should be similar to the PCP to the MSS P&L with and without auto buy-in. So for example, for Australian dollar, no matter we have auto buy-in or not, the total P&L is something like 447K. So here, it's actually not really a good example. For Singaporean dollar, it's kind of similar. So we only have 1 million difference compared to like they have 20 and 90 million. So we can say like it's within their acceptable range so that we can say the BFC analyzer is reliable. Yeah, and also for example, like for Chinese dollars, it's kind of similar, like 300 million and 300. Oh no. I think, sorry, this is not a good example. I think we have a 2 billion, a 3 billion because we have a adjustment, but most of the time you can see like Korean won and also like for Australian dollar and for Thai baht, like they are reliable. So, but I think you can just have a look if there is a really large number that you don't know. Like if there is a really large difference that you don't know where it's coming from. So you can let Diana know when you start doing the task.
Okay.
So that's all. So on top like a new remark like a new tool that I just implemented a few days ago is like this adjustment log. So every day you can see I send tons of emails. So one of the email is I will send to the traders to advise on what position they should hold. So here you can see um, um wait a second. Yep, like this one, for example. Make clear. So here I will send to traders what amount we should hold because of adjustments. So this is basically I put down the adjustment log here for Diana and also for myself to have a clearer view of what adjustment we have advised traders on. So I think that's all you need to know for tomorrow's RA training updates. Just let me know if you want to know more, like you want to clarify anything.
Yeah.
But
For
good luck
the,
tomorrow. Yeah.
I think
So
we're good for tomorrow in terms of our progress, but for the upcoming uh trainings, maybe we can cover more on the analysis part. For example, on the sending over the emails that you send to the
yeah.
abnormal RA on how to identify them and which one we can exclude, something like that. And also, although I'm not sure on how can we push through with this, but maybe we can start little by little on understanding the because I can see the emails that you send wherein they send explanations. Then
Yes.
so for the soon maybe we can start including that in our trainings on how to interpret and apply on the figures that we advise our RA traders to hold off.
Yep, sure, no problem. Yeah, I think month end is more chaotic, but I think maybe we can start to have some go through maybe I think next week or next week, like see if it gets less chaotic by that time.
Yeah.
But yeah, but so far so good. So thank you for joining this session, and hopefully we can, you know, give a satisfying answer to the three of them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you as well.
Okay, thank you, Renel. Just let me know if you have